We're glad to have you joining us this week on What's Up Weekly, a new series brought to you by Who's Your News Source.
What's Up Weekly is here to keep you informed and let you know what's up each week on campus and around the world. And it was an exciting weekend in sports, to say the least.
That it was. My favorite time of the year, actually. I'm so happy NFL season is back, which basically means my Sundays will be spent in front of the TV cheering on the Colts to another Super Bowl game. But unfortunately, their season opener did not turn out how I planned. The Colts fell short to the Texans with a 24-34 loss in Sunday's game. I knew things were off to a bad start when the Colts safety Bob Sanders was injured in the first quarter. Reports have issued a release that Sanders has a torn bicep tendon and is out indefinitely. The team comments despite disappointment they are capable of playing without him and are ready to take on the Giants at home this Sunday at 8:20 p.m. I'm definitely to see some brother playing brother action.
You mean Eli and Peyton, right?
I'm so glad you knew that.
I'm a little more sports savvy than you think.
I guess so.
Well, anyway, let's leave the sports world and move on to what's happening here on campus. So, does campus seem any more crowded to you since you were a freshman?
Well, I'm actually glad you asked because today I was throwing a fit because I went to the library and I could not get a computer because there's so many people everywhere. The line all the way out the entire room.
And
so annoying.
Yeah, statistics have proven that to be true. The official census statistics were released yesterday, noting enrollment for all of Indiana University's campuses have set yet another record. Currently, 109,444 students attend one of IU's campuses, and that's a 2.1% increase from last year. Specifically to our Bloomington campus, we've seen an increase in 0.3% as 42,464 students are currently enrolled here. Another notable change derived from the census is that IU East is no longer the smallest extension school, as it gained the largest increase in student population. IU Kokomo took its spot as the smallest campus and was the only one that did not set a 2010 enrollment record.
Why am I not surprised that IU is so popular? I mean, it is the greatest school on earth.
Kind of red hot.
Despite a California judge's ruling that the Don't Ask, Don't Tell policy was unconstitutional, the Pentagon says that it will not reinstate any gay service members that were discharged under it. A Pentagon spokeswoman said that the ruling has no bearing on military policy or current law. The spokeswoman also said that nothing will change unless there is congressional action. Gay right groups are increasing pressure on Congress to end the policy, but time is running out with November midterms and a new Congress in January. Military leaders in the Obama administration have spoken out against the rule, but want the military to complete an internal review. According to the Human Rights Campaign, 14,000 service members have been discharged under the policy.
A commercial scheduled to air Thursday in Washington, D.C. is targeting McDonald's as the cause of heart disease. The commercial, produced by the nonprofit Physicians for Medicine Committee, features a woman crying over a dead man's body in a morgue. The man's hand has a hamburger in it, and at the end of the commercial, McDonald's famous golden arches appear over his feet, accompanied by the words, "I was loving it." The director of nutrition for McDonald's made a statement saying, "McDonald's is committed to providing balanced menu choices and a variety of options to meet our customers' needs and preferences." An executive at the National Restaurant Association called the ad irresponsible, saying, "It attempts to steer consumers into making choices and promotes a limited view of good nutrition." The commercial is set to air in Washington, D.C. because it has the second highest rate of heart disease-related deaths in the country.
Why are they hating on McDonald's? Have they not heard of Real Fruit Smoothies?
And McCafe?
I mean, come on.
Well, we all have that friend or co-host that talks a little too much. But what if they could actually put their chattiness towards a good cause? Scientists from Korea are experimenting with the idea of turning sound into a source of electrical power. The scientists believe that the sound power can be used for several things, including charging phones during conversation. Using zinc oxide, the researchers created a field of nanowires squeezed between two electrodes, which they then blasted with sound waves. This process produced a mild electric current. While the mild current was only 50 millivolts and not enough to be used as a power source, it is still said to be proof that the concept could work in the future.
Who would have known? You can actually get power out of talking.
Hey, yeah, I guess. Speaking of co-hosts that talk too much.
Oh, was that comment aimed towards me?
I mean, you are my co-host.
How rude.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about Oprah?
Well, who cares if she talks too much? She gave away free trips to go down under.
Wait, what?
Wait, that doesn't sound right. Moving on, Oprah's final season premiered Monday night on NBC, and we all know it wouldn't be an Oprah Winfrey Show premiere if she didn't go big.
Maybe I should take all of you with me to the other side of the world.
what I would have done to be in the audience that day. Not even fair. This definitely beats past premieres, like when Oprah gave everyone Pontiac G6s, but this time she outdid herself when she announced that John Travolta would be their pilot to Australia. She still has a whole season to whip out surprises, but how can it get any better than this?
I don't know, I loved John Travolta ever since Grease came out.
I know, right? It's pretty exciting. Well, for those of you who find extreme entertainment in those wacky celebrities who always seem to be doing something strange, this segment is for you.
What will they do next? We'll keep watch on those celebrities with a close eye as they stumble over themselves, say something ridiculous, or even wear something a little questionable.
Happens quite often in Hollywood.
Unfortunately, it does. So for those of you who caught the VMAs Sunday night, your eyes might have been drawn to the interesting get-up Rihanna was rocking. Her white top, pink tutu, and army boots were slightly reminiscent of Jim Carrey's little number in Ace Ventura: Pet Detective. Maybe they had the same fashion consultant. Anyone? No?
I don't know, it looks like it, so it might be possible. Well, that was funny. What caught my attention more in the celebrity world this week was Tom Cruise's little moment on his way into Universal Studios for a meeting. Tom Cruise took a second to adjust himself. Talk about being in the right place at the right time. The photographer on the scene was lucky enough to snap this little beauty. Can you believe that? What in the world will they do next? Stars never seem to surprise me.
Hopefully not that again. Well, unfortunately, that's all we have for you this week on What's Up Weekly. Be sure to chat with us on Twitter at What'sUpWeeklyIU.
And speaking of Twitter, for those of you who missed it, we tweeted yesterday how Reggie Bush decided to forfeit his 2005 Heisman Trophy. All that controversy on what he would do, and basically just made a decision for us. Forfeit it. The Heisman Trust Company didn't even have to decide.
Oh man,
I know, right?
Well, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you out this weekend.